Our next guest is the founder of Me O'Clock. That's right, You O'Clock. Me O'Clock is currently he's currently a motivational speaker who encourages the youth. And here to tell us more is Jaime Parker. We welcome you to the show.
Hey, nice to see you
So
again.
one of your colleagues out there at one of the affairs that we were doing, and they said, can we come back up and talk about our product? Man, we are flourishing. Tell us about some of the things you're doing.
Yeah, you know, still highly involved in the community, reaching out to different events, different organizations. Yesterday we were over at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. It's just been real positive. People have been really open to the product and looking forward to new
How'd you like that parade?
It was very nice, very interesting. Even the festival on Saturday was just amazing. The turnout is just, you know, you can feel the love, you can feel the energy.
You grew up in the area, in the neighborhood?
Yes, yes. Actually, yeah, in this area, Gun Hill Road.
Tell us about what some of the things you were going through while growing up.
You know, nothing in life is easy. You know, even if you have 5 parents, you know, it's not easy growing up. But you know, coming from a single parent home, it's not always the best situation. But you have to do the best with what you have.
Yeah. And what made you want to get involved in motivational speaking?
You know, sometimes, you know, it's not something you want to do, but something that needs to be done. You know, sometimes you look for inspiration. I was looking for inspiration growing up, and I couldn't find it. No one was there for me. Nobody reached out. So I vowed when I got older, and if I was in a position to give back or look out for others, that I would do it.
When did you first do it?
It had to be about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I just started giving talks.
You know, one of the schools, and they said, hey, let me give you some inspiration, some motivation.
Yeah, because I could just see, you know, how many individuals just reached out to me and just, you know, just needed guidance. And once I could see, like, wow, if I could do this for friends, imagine what I could do for people, you know, I don't know, and how I can encourage them.
You get any feedback from your speaking, your motivational speaking? People come up to you later on and say, hey, man, I remember what you told me 500 years ago, and I stuck with it, and look at me.
Yeah, definitely. People always, you know, send me an email or reach out to me and say, hey, remember that talk we had, you know, 2 years ago or last year? I always remember how you believed in me and how you encouraged me. And it's always beneficial to hear positive feedback like that. Or people will, you know, I give people my cell phone number so they can, you know, shoot me a text or shoot me an email. So I get texts, people ask me, oh, can I use you as a reference? Or can you tell me where there's a positive talk going on? Because unfortunately, we don't get to hear about when something positive is going on. I'm proud of this organization for, you know, shedding light on some of the positive things that are going on in the community, but we need more of it.
Well, can you be my mentor?
Yeah, you're definitely a lot of.
Right. So you started this business. I remember you were up here last time. You had maybe, I don't know if you had a watch.
I just had pictures.
You had pictures of the watch. You didn't have the watches yet.
Didn't even have the watches.
It was that new, yeah. So you finally got them off the line there.
Right. Absolutely.
And,
yeah, they're different. I mean, I could show you, them.
I can see a lot of people wearing these.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lenny Green, Bob Lee. Look, he has a nice suit on. Look.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah.
So how did you get started doing this?
You know, it's just kept going, just an idea, and I just wanted to continue to move forward with it. I felt like it was needed. I felt like sometimes, you know, like we said, we don't get the inspiration that we need from other individuals, so I figured we have to be there for ourselves. You know, we can't wait for somebody to hook us up. We have to hook ourselves up sometimes and go out and get it. So that's really why I started the company.
And Me O'Clock?
Yes.
Where were you when you came up with that name?
I was on the train. And, you know, I just started writing it down and just, you know, just started building from it. And just,
so you had a list of things that you wanted to call it. You said Me O'Clock would be great. And why'd you pick Me O'Clock?
You know, I just felt like the name says a lot. You know, sometimes we don't get to really say something that really means it's my time. And so I just needed a different way to say it, as opposed to just the mundane.
All right, it's my time to...
Yeah, I mean, so whether the individual has accomplished something or in the process of getting there, I just want them to know that, you know, never stop striving for more. If you don't have those connections, definitely try to make them. Definitely try to reach out to people who can be there for you or who want to be there for you. Sometimes I feel like we focus on what we like rather than what would be, you know, beneficial to us in the future. You know, we're focused on today as opposed to thinking about where we could be at next year.
All right. So Me O'Clock, the time is now.
Yeah. It's your time. Exactly.
What are some of the things you tell some of your clients when you're doing your motivational speaking?
Well, what I really try to get
include
across,
this? You say, hey man, I got this line for.
you know, I share it maybe at the end, but you know, the goal really, you know, isn't to share the product with them when I do the talks. It's really to just encourage them that there is, you know, their time is now, and you know, let them know that I'm there for them. Like that's what people want. That's what people want to see. Like, are you going to be there for me? Don't tell me I can do it, and then I ask you for help, and you're not there. So I feel like that's the main point I try to get across, is that I'll be here for you and try to be here to guide you and show you, you know, what to do and what I did wrong, and how you can blossom and benefit from it.
All right. So where do you want to take it?
I mean, I'd like people to recognize, you know, the brand and recognize the speaking as, you know, as something that is positive and is beneficial. And I hope more people get involved and recognize that, you know, people aren't going to just, you know, just magically believe in themselves. They need support, you know, and we just have to encourage them that they can do it.
All right. Can we try one of these on?
Yeah, absolutely.
And how did you get these things made? You have your own manual. You sent away to.
Yeah. So I actually went to France and got it made. Spoke to some people out there. Spoke to Switzerland. Spoke to France, and you know, I like the way the guy in France, you know, portrayed, you know, what he'd like to do, and he really took to the idea, and so that's why I worked with him. Oh, we're trying to put it this way, right?
Look at that.
Yeah.
This is like a clock.
Yeah. Sure.
I can look at this and say, yo, I'm clocking you.
Yeah.
This is nice. Look at that.
Yeah, it's different. And then, you know, what I've used the proceeds for is toward a scholarship. So I gave away one scholarship last year, and then I gave away another scholarship this year. And, you know, Lehman has recognized the work so much that they actually featured me in the Lehman Today magazine, where actually, you know, gets shown only twice a year. Yeah, this is one of them here where I was featured, which was, you know, I was really honored and grateful. And then even locally, my good friend Laura decided to write an article about me in Gossip magazine.
Oh, look at you getting up all over the place. Look at that.
You know, in other different areas. And so just trying.
That's positive. I like that. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. And so just briefly, just with the other watches, this one is different because it actually forms a heart once an hour.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can't find that anywhere.
No. Look at that.
I guarantee you, Google it, watch that forms a heart once an hour, you can't find it. Have a watch that goes counterclockwise. So
you can take that a couple of ways. When that heart forms, say, hey, it's time.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Even got a Spanish line.
Crazy, but I just look, there it is right there. It's time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You said you have a Spanish one?
Yeah. I put the word "am I" inside, so you know, like me in Spanish, and then also right here it says "el tiempo es mío." You know, which means the time is mine in Spanish. And just you know, different, and just something just to remind you that you know you're capable of more.
Yeah, and it says "me" all across. Look.
Yeah.
12 o'clock hour, 10 after, quarter after, 20 after. These are very, very, very nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you have them out on in the market right now?
Yes.
Or you just have them privately?
Yeah, no, I have it in stores in the Bronx and in Manhattan. Looking to get into Brooklyn, probably by next week. We have a store that's interested.
All right. And now BronxNet has them.
Yeah.
So make sure you check it out. Let me see. There it is right there. All right. Where can we reach you? How can we find out more information on what you're doing? With the motivational speaking and your business.
So yeah, I mean, you call my cell phone directly. Yeah, hey. You know,
sure you will give out that cell phone number?
I'm ready to work. You know, nothing in life is easy. So 718-781-9249.
Say it slow.
718-781-9249. And then also, you know, I can be reached via email. You can just go to the website at meoclock.com. Yeah.
There you go, Jaime Parker. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Founder of Me Oapos and a fantastic motivational speaker.